is a high value man?
Someone who has their shit together.
Hardworking.
Yep. Somebody who treats you decently with respect.
Someone that is independent, someone that is willing to go the extra mile.
I would say a man that is comfortable with themselves.
What do you think?
Be who you are on your own path, and then making sure that you remember that we are separate people within the same path.
What do you define as a high value woman?
Honesty. Loyalty. High value woman? Okay, I would say, yeah, again, just being independent, being sure with yourself and, not taking shit from anyone.
High value woman is an educated woman, an outspoken woman, an opinionated woman. I like to think that all women are high value women.
All women, really? And you notice it was a pause when the woman first asked this question about who is a high value woman. Some of those things that she said, I agree with. But a lot of those things that the women were saying, well, at least half the things that the women were saying about being opinionated, which, yes, women, you can have your own opinion. But usually when somebody says opinionated, that means, in a way, they're argumentative. And I'm sorry, most men, there are men that like to see a woman angry. It actually turns them on. I've told some women that that I know, but that's not all of us. What's the percentage? I don't know. Maybe 30% don't mind the drama in a way, as long as they have a woman in their life. But see, this right here proves of how bad men made it. I guess choosing a woman that we want, but we never verbally say what we want until now. And of course, though, some of us go about it the wrong way, and a lot of women can't take it. And the only thing that I will say, just like you women would say that all of you are different, some men want different things. But a lot of what she said that she think a high value woman is, well, that those women were saying, that's not what a man looks for when he's looking for a woman. Yeah, on most levels, men are looking for a woman that he can like grow with, have some peace with, some good times with. Yes, it's going to be, a little bit of drama is okay. A little bit of drama, but I don't know. I just wouldn't get like too crazy with that. Anyway, let's begin this video right now. This one is going to be something else. Welcome, my friends, to the RP Experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Today's video is going to be about high-value women dating down. Not sure if that's going to be the exact title, but it's going to be along those lines right there. Actually, I should really put some more thought in my titles because that's why sometimes I guess people can't find my video, and I might have a really good point to make, but I didn't think of a really good title. But you have to think of the title, and then you have to think of the thumbnail. Fortunately, I can do all that, but I usually go with the first thing that jumps into my head, and sometimes I might just change it later. Anyway, if this is your first time here, at least watch 5 to 10 minutes of the video. Give me a like if you have to go, and then come back. Now, because I'm a small channel, you might lose me. So give me a subscribe. And if you don't like me after watching like a few of my videos, and not just my oldest videos, because some of my oldest videos was crap, but my go by at least my last 4 or 5 videos, then stay and help me grow. Thank you very much. So I have a clip here, and this guy did an excellent job breaking down this point. I might not have too much to add after he does this, but as I say, women that definitely climb up the social ladder, well, the success ladder, is making 50, 60, 70, sometimes 6 figures a year. They're wondering where the men are, because I'm pretty sure they can find men, but a lot of times I don't think they can find the man that they really want. Like, they might want that 6-foot guy that's good in bed, and then also with the money. See, this is where I think women, like, in a way, a lot of you will never totally ever be happy. Like, you might be in a fake like you're happy to your man, but you have so many requirements that you want of the guy that if he meets the initial requirements, like the physical requirements, and maybe he's masculine enough for you, you'll be really happy with him. But as soon as it gets to marriage, expectations go up. Kids, expectations go up. I still gotta do that video of how kids will change your relationship, and whatever issues that you are having, it will get worse. You know, it doesn't necessarily make you get closer to each other if you already have some division. Anyway, why did it take me a while to get that out? Anyway, let me share this clip now.
Seeing a trend of women dating down, which means, you know, a man who...
So it looks like women are getting victimized again. Women are having to date down because there are no good men left. Let's talk about why. So usually men make more than women, which is not fair. Let's not talk about why. We'll just assume it's oppression. So to combat this oppression, we need the government to make laws so that women can make an equal amount of money, which is fair. And once women are making an equal amount of money, now men who make less than them are fucking losers. Women are getting educated and they have standards, so they're not gonna date down. She needs a man who makes more money than her, which is not fair. Government help! So basically, women need to be making the same amount of money as men, or even more, because it's 2023. That's the year that it is. This is the year, and so the government has to make this happen, because it's August 23rd. The logic is flawless. So all women should be equal to or better than men, and all women should be able to find a man who makes more money than she does. Where have all the good men gone? I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. I got educated, and that's something that men care about a whole lot. So now, me and all the other educated women are looking for men, and they're all busy. What's going on here? I want a man who makes 6 figures, because that's more than me, and that's not fair. So I should be making 6 figures. And when I get my 6 figures, I want a man who's making 7 figures. Why can't I find any? And when I do find a man who makes 7 figures, that's oppressive. Government, help! I'm so sick of all this dating down. Why don't you just do better? Hey, you can't do better. Government! Why can't I raise my standards and make a lot of money and then find a guy who makes more money who doesn't have a lot of women? I just don't get it. It's the mystery of our time. Guys, it's really simple. You gotta get out there and climb that ladder. And when you do climb that ladder, then you're an evil bastard and you need to be forced to share. And when you do share, then you're a fucking loser. Better climb that ladder, buddy. Why can't all men be better than all women while we also have enforced equality? It just does not make sense.
Now, this was probably one of the best takes that I found on this subject right there. The way that he detailed it out is like practically perfect. Women want to be equal, even though I believe that's more of a respect thing. I'm not sure if women always use that the right kind of way, because it's a conflicting thing, especially for men, because you want to be equal, but yet you will pick men that are above you, that have more money, that's taller, that's stronger. Which, I mean, that makes sense to me, but when women are using an equal word, it sounds like off. Like, I think a lot of times when people are using words just like that submission word, it should be more, I would say, cooperation. But to each their own. I hate when I like, look, I usually like to explain something or explain a point, but I often feel like if you have to explain one word, like make a paragraph to explain one word that you are saying, I often think that's the wrong word. So when women are saying they want to be equal, I think they want respect and they want the freedom of choice to choose wherever they want to choose. And women, you pretty much have that right now. Especially you get respect from the simps. It's not like it was in the 1920s, 40s, or 50s, maybe even 60s. Yes, there are some men that will definitely still look down on women, but I don't think that's the majority. And even men that have kind of spoke down on women, they have explained that is more of like a protection type of thing in some cases, even though some will say like, I would not allow her to drive me around or something, which, hey, to each their own. I mean, I know plenty of women that drive really well. Women, if you are over 50,000, six figures, and you're struggling to find a man, that is exactly why. Because men are not looking for the same thing that you are looking for. That's one thing he did not say. They are looking for more like homemakers. A actually, men are looking more for a partner than what women are. I say that because when men pursue women, they're thinking about what they can do for the woman, how they can make her life better, how they can treat her. Now, of course, I'm talking about the good or the decent men. The decent men are men that been through stuff, that has some scars. Uh, they're not goody two shoes, but they're not out trying to dog you either. Now, the bad dudes or the simps or something, they are just thinking about smashing you or your body or how you look. Now, of course, though, well, they're thinking about what it will take to get the woman, not necessarily how to be good to her long term. I don't think they put too much thought into that. But see, that's the same energy that most women give off. And I do blame men to a degree with this, because men haven't been saying what they need in a relationship for so long. Now that we're getting like bite back, or women saying they can't even do like the most simplest thing. I recently saw this video that this man said that that most men desire women to be their piece. and it was still women in the comments saying that he wants a mother. I'm like, so what do most women want? I'm sorry, a lot of you want fathers. You want somebody to fund your lifestyle, to just be like paying and not expecting anything. So yeah, you actually want a dad. But however, though, as men, we get shamed when we want the little things. We want somebody to bake us cupcakes. You know, you can't even do that. So women with that kind of energy, I don't care how attractive they are, even though the smart ones won't say nothing at all. But if she has that type of energy, leave those type of women alone, because they just thinking about themselves. And that's what I took from that first video when the woman was saying what a high value man is. Man, she wrote off a list. And then, well, it was other women speaking, but they had a lot to say. But then when it came to high value women, they had not as much to say, but then they kind of say like intangible stuff like loyalty, respect. Yes, of course, definitely do that. But opinionated, not caring what anybody thinks, that type of stuff right there. So and truthfully, I don't think the opposite gender can kind of tell the other gender what they want. And of course, men do that too when they try to classify what high value man is. I mean, we have a good idea, but if you look at what women pick, they don't always go for money, and they don't always go for the bad boy. They do go for status, though. You know, that's why I say you have to be good or popular in some kind of way. Because whether you're a good guy or a bad guy, the one thing that I know is that's always all them share, if they have a bunch of women choosing them, it is their status. You know, and that's kind of sad to say. But then again, though, we pick women mostly on their looks and kind nature and being feminine or nurturing or something, even though a lot of women don't want to do those last two right there. So anyway, his video did all the heavy lifting. I'm probably going to think of something that I should have said, but I can't think of it right now, and I want this video to be short. So you guys, thank you for being here. Women, I hope you get now why you can't find a guy, because you want everything to be equal now. And this is why, once again, I don't believe in the gender pay gap, because a lot of women around me, especially they working in the same field, they make as much as me. So of course they want to date like the director or either the area manager or something like that. But what when that woman becomes the area manager? Okay, obviously she wants to date the owner. So it goes up and up. And while that doesn't seem too bad, if they get married and then divorced, what's going to happen? We all know what's going to happen now. So anyway, that's it. Hit the like button. Give me a subscribe. Thank you very much. I reached my goal for 425. Trying to get to 450 right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. God bless.
Cases that men and women have roles.
Oh yeah.
All right, will you say it? Because people get
you
mad
better
when
believe it.
I say
I'm from this. Yeah, you better believe it.
I mean, I know you're from New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm only from Jersey.
Yeah,
but I do believe that if he wants a sandwich,
you make daddy a sandwich.
Most of the time.
No. Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If me and you out and somebody say something slick to you,
you punch him in the face.
You want me to smack him in his mouth, right?
That's right.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
so you make daddy a sandwich.
I think I will after I get out of the shower. But it'll get done.
If I'm outside cutting that grass, bring daddy some lemonade. It's hot outside. I'm cutting all this grass.
But what's not in a lot of cases that men
dirty word. Your ego has driven you out of truth.